Lance Fleming for ACUsports.com, joined by ACU quarterback Luke Anthony. Luke, let's talk a little bit about last Saturday night, last Saturday afternoon, actually, against Nicholls. You've been here for 3 years, and I talked to Coach Doyle. Everybody wants to say, well, you've turned the corner, you've kicked the door in, or you've gotten over the hump, or whatever it is, whatever the phrase or the metaphor is. How big was that win for this team over the number 11 team in the country?
Going back to last season, just being so close in so many games, and obviously we've played a lot better this season, but we've still fallen short a few times by only a few plays that you can point out in every game. This win was super big for our confidence, and just knowing that the process that we're going through and rebuilding this program is really on its way.
You had not the huge numbers that you've put up throwing the ball, but effectively threw the ball. I thought the sequence with Josh there in the third quarter that made it 28-12 was especially big. Walk me through that, where you go for it on fourth down, you come back to him a couple plays later for the touchdown.
Josh has been pretty consistent all season, and when it's a big down, you kind of just know that he's going to have a good feel for what the defense is doing, whether it's man or zone coverage. And so when we got the play call in on that 4th and 7, I knew he was going to break off the corner route and kind of just break it off like an out route, and he was going to be there. So I just looked off the safety for a second, threw to him, and then a few plays later, obviously we scored. I saw him just burn the guy right off the line in man coverage, and Fink finds a way.
It's talking to Coach Doral, and this team that you're playing Saturday it really kind of pushed us around on our home field last year. They've changed a little bit, but what do you expect out of them defensively Saturday night?
They do a lot of stuff just in the back end, and obviously they blitz a lot more than most of the teams that we play in this conference. So we're just going to have our head and eyes up front and get the ball out of my hands quick and be able to establish a run game, and I think we'll be fine.
How much confidence have you seen the last 3 days after that win Saturday in the locker room, in the meeting rooms, that kind of thing?
Oh, it was huge. Just coming off 3 losses in conference, we were in every single game. I think a bunch of guys were kind of losing confidence, and this was just a big shot in the arm for our guys. And you see the young guys are more rejuvenated than they were early on in the process of the season, and even the older guys, they saw how important that win was, and that we still are in the conference hanging in there.
All right, good deal. Luke Anthony will lead the Wildcat offense Saturday night against Southeastern Louisiana. You can listen to it on 98.1 FM. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Grant Boone and Jim Reese will have the call. For Luke Anthony, I'm Lance Fleming.